Every evening across America, millions of families gather under one roof. They share dinner, laughter, and moments that become lifelong memories. From the outside, everything looks perfect. Behind every smile, there is often a quiet responsibility. The bills haven't arrived yet, but the weight of providing for the people you love never truly leaves your mind. Sometimes it begins with just one notification. A single reminder that behind every peaceful evening, responsibilities are quietly waiting. And this story is not about one family. Across America, millions of families are carrying the same silent pressure, facing the same questions, and searching for a better financial future.
But the truth is, your financial story is not finished. The habits you build today can create a completely different tomorrow.
Welcome to the Universal Truth, where knowledge becomes action, and small financial habits create extraordinary futures.
Then payday arrives, and for a moment, everything feels different. The pressure feels lighter, the future feels brighter, and hope returns to the home. For a brief moment after payday, families see possibilities instead of problems. The bills can wait, the dreams feel closer, and tomorrow feels a little brighter. Because a paycheck is not just about paying bills. It represents possibilities, dreams, and the future a family hopes to build together. But then reality begins. The paycheck arrives, and almost immediately, it already has a destination. Before building wealth, most families spend their income simply keeping up. For most families, the paycheck doesn't stay in one place for long. Before a single dollar can be saved, it quietly begins fulfilling responsibilities that cannot wait. Housing, utilities, food, transportation, insurance. Every dollar is assigned a responsibility, and without a plan, the one responsibility most families forget is paying themselves first. The challenge isn't usually one big expense, it's dozens of necessary ones. Month after month, small outflows quietly reduce what's left to build wealth. Notice what happens. Every obligation is funded first. And only after everything else is paid do most families ask if there's anything left to save. The problem isn't that families don't work hard. The problem is the order. What if the first bill you paid every month was your future? Take a closer look at the order. Every bill receives attention first. And by the time your future finally gets a turn, there's often very little left.
Higher income can create more opportunities, but when both families follow the same spending order, they often reach the same destination, very little left for the future. Income matters, but habits shape the outcome.
Financial decisions aren't made from scratch each month. They're repeated habits, and every habit quietly tells your paycheck where to go before you even think about saving. Notice what changed. Not the paycheck, not the bills, just the order. When you save first, you're making your future a priority instead of an afterthought. Real wealth isn't created by one perfect paycheck. It's built through one consistent habit, repeated month after month. And every journey begins with the same first step: pay yourself first.
What if you've been taught money backwards?
Let's rewind the month. Every payment, every expense, every decision returns to where it all began. Because if the beginning changes, everything that follows can change too. Now watch what happens when one decision changes the entire journey. Before anyone else gets paid, your future receives its share. The income stays the same, but the direction changes forever. From this moment forward, your paycheck follows a new rule. Before bills, before spending, before everything else, invest in your future first. One habit, repeated every payday, can change the course of your financial life. Most families believe wealth comes from earning more. But the real difference begins much earlier. Two families can earn the same paycheck, yet follow two completely different financial paths.
This is the pattern many families follow every month. The paycheck arrives, the bills are paid, and if anything remains, it goes into savings. It feels responsible, but it quietly puts your future last. Wealth builders don't wait to see what's left. They decide in advance that a portion of every paycheck belongs to their future. The income hasn't changed, only the priority has.
Wealth doesn't begin with a bigger paycheck. It begins with a better habit. Pay yourself first, then let every other dollar do its job. Repeat that habit every payday and watch your future change one month at a time. Every lasting financial transformation begins with one simple decision. Before you pay your bills, before you spend, before anything else, pay yourself first. This isn't a shortcut to wealth. It's a lifelong habit. Every paycheck becomes an opportunity to invest in yourself before paying anyone else. That's where lasting financial freedom begins. The secret isn't earning more, it's creating a system that automatically puts your future first. Every paycheck follows the same simple path. Save first, spend second, and let consistency build wealth over time. Financial peace isn't created overnight. It's built one payday at a time.
When you choose to pay yourself first,
You're not just saving money, you're creating a stronger future for the people you love. Every paycheck is a choice. You can spend first and hope something remains, or you can pay yourself first and build the future you've always imagined. One habit. Every payday, a lifetime of financial freedom. Every payday gives you a fresh opportunity. The money has arrived, but the most important decision hasn't been made yet. What you choose to do next will shape your financial future. Before a single bill is paid, set aside the first 10% for your future. It's a simple habit, but it's the moment everything begins to change. Your savings come first, because your future deserves the first payment. Once you've paid yourself first, the remaining money simply does its job. It pays your mortgage, your groceries, your utilities, and your family's everyday needs. The difference is simple. Your future was protected before the spending began. Wealth rarely comes from one big moment. It grows through small decisions repeated again and again. Every payday, every deposit, every month, those small habits quietly become financial security. Wealth isn't built by complicated strategies. It's built by following the same simple formula every payday. Earn, save first, pay your bills, repeat. Over time, those ordinary habits create extraordinary financial freedom. Your brain is built to save energy. When you repeat the same action often enough, it becomes a habit. Eventually, saving money no longer feels like a difficult decision, it simply becomes part of your routine. Willpower fades. Good systems don't. By automating your savings, the right decision happens before temptation ever appears. That's why automation is one of the most powerful tools for building lasting financial habits. Big changes rarely happen overnight. They happen one small step at a time. Every payday you choose to save first, you're taking another step toward a stronger, more secure financial future. The real power isn't in a single deposit. It's in giving your savings time to grow. Month after month, year after year, consistent habits can build a stronger financial future than most people imagine. Building wealth isn't about having perfect discipline every day. It's about creating habits and systems that work with the way your brain naturally learns. When you save first and stay consistent, your behavior becomes your greatest financial advantage. Understanding the strategy is only the beginning. Real change happens on payday, when one simple decision becomes a lifelong habit. Let's see how one ordinary American family took that first step. Meet the Johnson family. Like millions of Americans, they worked hard, cared deeply for one another, and dreamed of a more secure future. They weren't looking for quick riches, they simply wanted peace of mind. Every payday brought a sense of possibility. But after the mortgage, groceries, insurance, and everyday expenses were paid, very little was left. Saving for the future always seemed like something that could wait until next month. The Johnson family didn't earn more money that month. They simply changed the order of where it went. Before paying anyone else, they paid themselves first, and that one decision became the foundation of every financial step that followed. Nothing about the Johnson family's lifestyle changed overnight, but every payday, they saved first. Month after month, those small decisions created a growing emergency fund and a stronger sense of financial confidence.
The alternator failed. It needs replacing. Okay, go ahead.
One rainy evening, an unexpected car repair tested everything the Johnson family had been building. The expense was real, but so was their emergency fund. Months earlier, the Johnson family believed financial security was something reserved for people who earned more. But they discovered that lasting peace begins with one simple habit. By paying themselves first, they didn't just build savings, they built confidence, resilience, and a better future for their family. Changing your financial future doesn't require complicated strategies. It begins with 4 simple habits that anyone can follow. Let's start with the very first step, the foundation of hid place for your future savings. The first step is simple. Open a dedicated savings account that isn't used for everyday spending. Now let technology do the heavy lifting. Set up an automatic transfer so that every payday, a portion of your income moves into savings before you have the chance to spend it. Consistency, not memory, is what builds lasting financial habits. An emergency fund has one purpose: to protect you when life is truly unexpected. Resist the urge to dip into it for everyday spending. The discipline to leave it untouched today creates the confidence you'll depend on tomorrow. As your income grows, let your savings grow too. Every raise is an opportunity to invest a little more in your future before increasing your lifestyle. Small improvements repeated over time become the foundation of lifelong financial freedom. The next 24 hours can become the turning point in your financial future. You don't need a perfect plan, just one small decision. Start today and let that first step create momentum for everything that follows. You don't need hundreds of dollars to build a better future. Start with 5.
Automate it, let it happen every payday, and allow one small haircut to become of lifelong financial security. Every great financial journey begins with one small step.
Every journey toward financial freedom begins with one decision. Not a giant leap, but one simple step. Take that step today and let every small habit move you closer to the extraordinary results. Real wealth isn't built overnight. It's created through small actions repeated consistently. Every payday, every deposit, every month brings you one step closer to lasting financial security. Your financial future won't change by chance, it changes by choice. Accept the 24-hour challenge. Open your savings account, automate your first deposit, and let one simple habit shape a lifetime of financial freedom. Your future starts today. Wealth isn't built by earning more, it's built by keeping what you earn. One small habit repeated money uncertainty into confidence, stress into peace, and ordinary families into financially secure families. This is only the beginning of your financial journey. In the next episode, discover how to stop living paycheck to paycheck and finally take control of your money. Subscribe now and keep building the habits that create lasting financial freedom.